It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2022. Aquarius, it's feeling very relaxed, calm, aware. I'm here for it. One of your ruling planets, Saturn, is gearing up to go direct in your sign. And there's some grown-ass person vibes and energy that I feel like lessons that you have access to now. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising from Virgo season, because there are important messages that I feel like are heard and interpreted differently at the end of the season versus in the beginning. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising in general. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Over there, we clarify. Spirit Squadron and I go in. We clarify every single card, and it's giving family. I love our little, I don't know. Anyway, so for daily content, check out, look at me getting like shy about my emotions. For daily content, check out my Instagram at justj_everything. TikTok, justj, or at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, please. justjeverything.com. Over there you can get pricing, scheduling, book a reading. Oh goodness. Aquarius in Libra season, there are a lot of shifts. Be sure to check the Libra season Aquarius the Libra season astrology video, Aquarius. That has all the specific dates of everything. But I do want you to know we're like, you're in a place where I feel like everything, when it comes to Libra, everything is up for negotiation. And so there is something about maybe coming off extra wishy-washy or extra, like coming off lukewarm. You may be perceiving others that way or being afraid of perceiving others that way. Figure out what and when it is worth you showing yourself, exposing yourself, especially if it has to do with someone that's passionate or that you're passionate about. I feel like sharing your emotions is really important. Your other ruling planet, Uranus, is retrograde in Taurus. And so there's definitely a revolution still afoot in regards to what you have. What your possessions, money, mine. There's upheaval, there's revolution, there's change, there's awakenings happening there. There could be shifts with your relationships with people with Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio placements. But the biggest thing I want you to know is on October 23rd, Saturn goes direct in your sign. And finally, there's progress and hopefully profound lessons. Now, there's still going to be these tests coming in by way of other people, really like trying to figure out, are you going to make the same mistakes that you always do? Are you going to learn how to temper yourself? Are you going to learn how to create balance, how to like show up and be genuine, but also flow, authentic, ignited, allowing yourself that. Now, I haven't asked for a card yet, but we might as well clear out the space. Light it if you got it. Hydrate. Because we are welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages from Mother God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Libra season 2022. Wow, there you are already. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is Sun in Aquarius, the way I've learned it. But the first card out is the Six of Cups, which this has everything to do with giving and receiving, reciprocity. There could be someone from the past coming up, your childhood coming up, soulmate kind of energy, someone that feels like a soulmate, someone that treats you like a soulmate, someone that you need to treat like a soulmate, defining what that means to you, what that is for you, because just because someone is your soulmate doesn't mean that shit is forever. There also could be some sort of profound lesson in regards to like your childhood house, or where you, like maybe even kids coming through, where you have kids, maybe someone's pregnant or having a baby around you. But I do feel like there may be stuff to say. It may be really important for you to make sure that you're not holding yourself back in any kind of way. Aquarius, that feels very important, that you're not biting your tongue, you're not keeping yourself small, you're not, withholding your opinion or withholding your input in any kind of way. It's time to make sure that you're not creating delays in regards to your empowerment. There could be somebody hitting you with the hey stranger, but what's being clarified, well, the first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne is harmony, and harmony in the realm of your emotional sector, your spiritual sector, your creative sector. Can you experience balance and harmony? Can you, and Libra season is all about harmony. And in order for you to do that, you've got to really like fine tune your own personal melody, Aquarius. Expanding your melody. Some of you may be tempted to go backwards. There may be somebody with Scorpio placements coming in with an offer. Someone with kids. If you don't want kids, you need to make sure that you're, being careful, Aquarius. But I do feel like there is, maybe some of you have kids that are like starting to date now or something. Four of Cups, going from the Six of Cups to the Four of Cups reversed. And I actually like this because I do feel like some things coming in. There is some sort of new opportunity. Maybe somebody clearly with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that has you... I just fucking heard, you remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I don't know. Some of you maybe like new love is coming in, or someone from the past is coming in, and your defense mechanism is going up, or your walls are going up. But you got to make sure that either way, I'm seeing offers coming in, Aquarius. There could just be multiple people that want your attention, or something that you can't ignore, some sort of like connection that it feels like there's like opportunity for love all over you, opportunity for you to really connect. But you've got to figure out, are you willing? Are you going to, be closed off? Are you done with the old emotional foundation? I also feel like some of you, there are new people coming in, or very specific, or people from the past who like cause very specific wounds coming in that are going to be, it's like giving you closure, or some of you are getting closure, or are finally starting to date again, or finally starting to let yourself learn the lessons from the past, or heal from the past, or acknowledge the past, because it's like the old emotional scaffolding is falling apart. It needs to be updated. It's not safe to stand on anymore. And that, for some of you, it may be someone from the past And maybe that's coming in with like a lesson, and you finally are able to say no, or you finally are able to like properly protect yourself. Knowing like finally able to discern what's an internal yes and internal no, an intuitive yes and intuitive no. You finally figure out what to say yes to, what to say no to, what to put on hold, who to place in what hierarchy, or whatever, on like priority level or something. There's definitely a shift in your emotional, spiritual, creative priorities. And so this gives you an opportunity, I feel like, to slow down in a way. Take a deep breath. Because there's a calling, there's a mission, there's something, there's definitely Scorpio energy coming through. And that makes sense because Pluto is going direct in Capricorn, and Pluto's coming for your ass next, Aquarius. And that is the planet of ordeals and the transformations that arise from them. Saturn's going to put it out real clear what it is that you need to do. And if you don't, and then it's like Pluto comes in as like, it forces you to implement those lessons by way of action, by way of your choices. It's like shaking up your, like things get shook up. And it sees like, and it's almost helping you gauge your growth. Center of the reading is Judgment. That's like there's a renewal on life. You're feeling called in some sort of way. It's time to get off the fence. Time to make a decision. There could be something that's just like waking up these different parts of you. You feeling really like comfortable to expand or to listen to the call or the pull. There could be just some sort of like, this also could be confrontation or argument or something that needs to be addressed, something that needs to be said, but you can't ignore the knowing anymore. You can't ignore the calling anymore, Aquarius. And some of you, it's like it's time to pursue a passion. And stop, and life won't be such a fight. There may be somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that's going to come in and help you get unstuck in some sort of way, or help you move forward in some sort of way. And it'll be so much fun. You're moving into a place of like celebration. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Nice. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Another offer. The Ace of Cups indicated here. So this has a lot to do with receptivity, Aquarius. What emotional cups are you holding on to? What are you holding out for? There's a lot of thinking. This feels very cerebral. Masculine cardinal air. This is the initiation of a brand new thought process, and the divine is going to make sure that you break free from the old mental programming, the old way of thinking, the old way of speaking, the old way of believing, that you're breaking away, that the things that felt like betrayals really turn into these beautiful breakthroughs, and you fall lovingly into comfort, understanding, people that like care for you. There's some sort of new love, new relationship, new connection coming in. They may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. They may be very creative or artistic or very spiritual. I feel like there's beautiful lessons to be learned on the water or by the water, or like going to the water, being in water, bathing, hot springs, whatever, stuff like that. There's just like, there's beautiful breakthrough experiences. Some of you, I feel like there's beautiful lessons in wisdom acquired by way of spending time with children. I also feel like there's a lot of profound lessons that come by way of you exploring your own childhood and evaluating your own childhood and evaluating the old give and take, the way that you prioritize romantic love or prioritize receptivity or prioritize fairness. There's something about maybe someone like showing you like, hey, reciprocity or fairness, or that's a thing, or it can feel like love can feel balanced, family can feel balanced, friends can feel balanced. It doesn't have to be you like doing this giving. Or some of you feel really, really guilty for taking, hurting, being oblivious, not giving of your feelings or not sharing your feelings, and there's this outpouring. I just heard better version. Someone is getting the better version of you, or you're still like healing because someone's getting the better version of someone that you still want or once had, or something of that nature. And it's time to really like be honest about that pain, that angst, whatever hurt, whatever like, but also it's time to be honest about the skills and the talents that you have but aren't developing. For instance, I was a vocal major in high school, and I graduated from performing arts high school, and I don't sing. You know what I mean? Like anymore, and so there is something about like, how can you use those gifts or talents or skills that that you have? But I do feel like there is some sort of call to action that's taking place, Aquarius. Pluto going direct in your subconscious, Capricorn, is really going to, I feel like, give you a new emotional perspective. 3 of the 5 cards plus the bottom of the deck are all cups. So this feels like a hyper ooey-gooey emotional lovey-dovey. It could be very much so that if you let it, but it also could be you noticing that everyone around you is being lovey-dovey and you're not getting that, or you're feeling some type of way about what you are letting yourself receive or closing yourself off to. I feel like let yourself do something different and stop being so like, however it is, stop with the stubbornness and let yourself have fun. Stop trying to like peel back the layers or understand it all. It's just like something, the fight, like stop putting up a fight and just listen. Prioritize your mental health, prioritize your financial health, prioritize connection. Also, I feel like some of you like swear that you're being cheated on, or that your friends are maybe not your friends, or there could be something like that taking place. Hydrate. And this feels like a season where your emotional intelligence and your spiritual intelligence are being leveled up, are being amplified, are being like expanded upon. So there may be some truths that you don't expect to see or experience. But I feel like no matter what, you end Libra season, going into Scorpio season, feeling confident and having fun. and attracting in people that are very like-minded. That it makes sense that you are surrounded with these people. It makes sense that you collaborate. Make it make sense. And let it feel good. I love you. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.